Baby, you make me feel so la 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 lovely. I keep on running, no, I shouldn't want it. I keep on falling right into your thought. I can't get you off my mind. So sweet, yeah, I need it from you.
Hello friend. So I have to get ready to do a little bit of video and exercising, so I have to do my makeup. So I try and keep it natural and light. It just sometimes I can be heavy with a pencil or with a tool, but my goal is always to keep it as natural as possible. So come on and join me here, and I'm going to just prepare my hair so it's out of the way, and just do a bit of facial makeup. Like I said, you know, fairly light. Like I said, that's always my goal. If I go too heavy, I realize it later on, and I'm like, I should have gone a bit lighter on there, or I should have tweaked it a bit differently. Anyhow, so I got a little pimple here. My hormones are all over the place, even though I'm working on stabilizing it more with a homeopath I'm working with, or I'm taking supplements, and it's helping with mood swing and all of that PMS stuff that a 48-year-old woman would be going through. There's a little pimple here that before now was not visible, but now it is. So I put my SOS, that's why it's called SOS, the spot treatment for my Beautycounter company, and I'm gonna use that every day until it's gone. Basically, my husband uses it too, and it works amazing. So actually, before I do the face makeup, I'm going to do a little bit of a massage with some tools, with jade. This is the color jade, Gua Sha. So that's a Gua Sha. They come in different shape, but it's always kind of this similar shape. This looks like a fun, funky looking heart shape kind of thing. And then the tools here. This one has indentation here, a little spiky thing, but it's not. It's pretty flat even on the top part of each bumps. And then this one is smooth. So I'll show you how I use this. I don't want to say how to use it, because there's not really a wrong way, as long as you don't poke yourself in the eye with it, or you know, just stuff like that, you know, that then there's not really a wrong way. I mean, I guess you don't want to push inward, you want to push out. That would be a general rule. So from the center out this way, and then up here, and then down. Same here, up toward the middle and out. So I'm gonna use some of my #3 oil, essential oil from Beautycounter. Put a few drops here. Let's close it to make sure I don't drop it and spill it. I'm gonna massage this on my hand, and then I'm gonna use it just first starting with my hands, which sometimes that's all I do, and that's sufficient, because massaging with your hands is very good. I'm gonna take this off while I do this demo here. Let's put that in here. And so basically, you're gonna massage your décolleté, and you're gonna move up this way. So your hand open this way, you're gonna pull up gently, and then try not to choke yourself. So you're gonna see my skin is already starting to get all red. The #3 essential oil that I'm using right now, it's good for redness, any skincare concern you may have. Obviously, if it's super extreme and you need the advice of a dermatologist, then follow your dermatologist's recommendation. But generally speaking, this you can top it to other treatment. Just try it on a spot that will not be your face, and see how you react to it, and then ask your doctor as well. So here, that's what I'm doing. I could really do those strokes for a long time, since that's what I do all day long in my job, but I'll stop. That was about 20 or so stroke. I'm going to use my right hand and go toward the left. So I pull here from the center toward the sternum, like where the sternum is, and go across to the sternocleidomastoid muscle, which is the muscle, if you push into your hand back, it will pop up here behind your ear, and then down over the top of your shoulder where your trapezius muscle is, and a few other things. So, and then you go more lateral, so out from here, and then you keep doing the same thing. You can repeat that really, I mean, just movement. Let's see, you could do one spot, 3 strokes, 3 to 5 strokes, and move on. As I'm talking, I might get carried away and do a little bit more than that, but that's kind of the idea. And see the redness? So even if you have like muscle tension, muscle tightness around the neck, even your jaw feels tight, this will actually help a lot. When I have tension, even headaches, or tension headaches, massaging these tissues, exactly doing what I just did, and I'm gonna switch side, and then we'll go further working down the arm. That actually can help. So relax your arm, don't hold it up, relax your arm down on your thigh. That can help with all of those symptoms of muscle tension, headaches, tightness. You will feel, if you are that tight and you do this, you will feel like, you know, like relaxing as you're doing this, and you will feel the tension starting to go away. It's not gonna go miraculously, you know, right away, especially it's not like you have someone doing the treatment and then you just, you know, completely not moving, but it's good to do it yourself. So just like this. So I'm gonna do a little bit more just to get equal to the left side that I just worked on with my right hand. And that's pretty much what you do. So it's getting nice and red, so increasing blood flow into the areas. That's how you know, knowing that's happening. When it's red like this, it's hyperemia, increased blood flow, and which in terms it means you kind of goes with it. Oxygen gets delivered into the area. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to the other side. I can add a little bit more, which I am going to. Actually there, I'm gonna do the number 2, because I don't really have the allergy skincare concern that I have on my face, on my arm. I do use a number 2. Number 2 is to help with, so a few drops here, not the whole dropper, but a few drops. The number 2 is more for, it's actually for tightening up your skin, so it's great for here, it's good around your lip here, here with your the crow's feet, up here when, you know, frowning and obviously smiling can make my skin wrinkle. So you can carry this all the way down here and then bringing it back here. You could do your breast as well, no problem with that. Really is good for anything. And then you do circular motions down, relax your arm down. I'm gonna put my towel here since I have oil on it, and I don't get it, well, it's oil actually, it should be okay if it goes onto the wood, but let's do this, and then there you go, and then you're gonna switch sides, circular motion. Actually, I'm gonna use a little bit more, let's try with this one. The reason why I'm gonna put a little bit more here is because this arm I've been treating it and getting it treated, and it's quite a bit sore since I've been getting it treated about every day, and so the oil will help, because I already put some ginger essential oil on my wrist and forearm here, because it's really good for joint pain and inflammation of the body. Just like I drink ginger tea and turmeric tea. Actually, I'm drinking a turmeric ginger tea right now. That's pretty good. And you can do the other side too. You can do the back of your arm, which would be tricep, circular motion, and pull down. You can go both ways, back and forth. Okay. And you can even pull this way. Feel a little bit of a swollen lymph node here. Just again, probably hormonal. Is a time of my cycle the way I am, and a combination of different things. So you need to flush that. So you go into your arm here, you pull down to the side and go like this. Okay, so enough to the torso and the shoulders and arms. Now we're gonna go back. So I still have oil here and I already put it on my face. So now I'm gonna go, so one side at a time I'm gonna go here like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna just do five counts, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm switch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. Now I could keep going without the roller or the tool if I don't have it, but since I have it, I'm actually gonna start using the tool. So you could do that, so like I did here, like this, and you same with here, you do this like that, then you move your way up here toward the ear, just under the cheeks here where the bone is. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can go as slow or fast as you want. Not too fast, generally speaking. I like to use it like this here too. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see how it's getting red, increasing blood flow here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then here under the eye, gentle. As under the eye, the skin is more fragile, of course. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could do it more time if you want. And I missed the lip, so I'm going to do the lip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here. 1. And you can go up this way. 2. From the all the way to the lip out. And the other side. Alright, so now we're gonna go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I go over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can even pull up too. You hold the nose here, that's gonna help right here with a little, sometimes you get a little crease here. 3, 4, 5, and you can see the redness here. Again, it's increase of hyperemia being created from the Gua Sha, which is good. It makes you feel, you can go take it all the way up into your hairline. With this two parts, it feels like it's massaging, scraping a bit, but it's smooth. Feels good on the scalp. And you can go slower. I'm just, you know, it's more like a demonstration purpose here. I like to carry it over to about 10 of each, but well, probably all in all I've done 10 throughout the whole face and neck at this point. Alright, then what's nice is you can even massage your hand with your hand. It just depends how much stamina you have in your hands, you know. When you're doing it yourself like this and you have your hands up, it can be tiring, but I really could keep going like this, but that's not the purpose here. Now I want to show you how to do the makeup, so that's good for that. I hope you enjoyed this little portion here. Now we're gonna move on. My hair is still good. I didn't mess it up, so we're gonna move on. All right, I'm gonna put these oils away. They smell very nice. I was gonna say delicious, but you can't eat them. They do smell nice no matter what. All right, so here, oh, I'm missing the primer. Let me go grab the primer. I decided to take it home. Let's do a little bit of a makeup tutorial. Well, I'm learning with you. Let's do one pump. Let's see how that goes. I don't want to put too much. So this is our amazing brand new, it's still not out for you guys to purchase unless you're a consultant like me. We're going to have it available though very soon, I think the 31st of this month. Again, my apology, I have not looked at the information on the primer as far as there's a specific product, that ingredients that's in it that's so close to what our own skin and body produces that it's just amazing. It feels so smooth on my face. You can use it as a primer for makeup, but you don't have to use it for makeup. You can be using it as a final touch after you've done your moisturizer. I'm gonna put it away now, and it comes in a nice bottle. All these bottles that I get are in wooden jars, like my oversized Counter Plus Lotus Glow Balm Cleanser, which is really a versatile product for head to toe, really. That's the to-go product you have if you're stranded on an island kind of thing. It's amazing. Asked me about it if you want one of those universal products. That's great for to use as a mask, to use as a cleanser, and to use as a moisturizer, and also any scrapes, or obviously it's not an antibacterial or antibiotic, but it's great for any rashes or anything like that you may have on your skin. It's as far as healing the skin, because I wanted to use it after my night treatment or morning treatment this morning, to lock in everything in there that I have put between my cleanser, toner, serum and moisturizer. It helps bring glow. I can still feel a bit of the redness from using the Gua Sha tool, but it's really dissipating. This we're gonna have to cover it up a bit, but we know what to do. We're gonna take care of it. That's not a problem at all. So here, yes, that's the one. I only have the one color, so I'm only gonna be working with the one color, but that's okay. So I'm gonna grab all of the products that I'm gonna wanna use now, so I don't keep making noise reaching in there. And then I'll put them away as I am done. This is a bronzer, a blush, and we'll do a bit of a lid highlighter. That's a white highlighter, and I think that's pretty good here. And just my brushes. So there we go. This is really, I have not, it took me a little while, like the last almost 3 years now, to collect all of these different things within brushes and different foundations and whatnot, concealers and lip glosses and lid, creamy lid for the eyelids. It's taken me, I even have other compact brush, eyebrow and not eyebrows, eyeshadow palettes that are amazing, but right now we are converting to the creamy eyelid liquid, well, liquidy anyway, and they're amazing. So let me make sure my eye is fine before I get started. I feel something. Okay, there we go. So now let's get started. This is a size medium, not size, the color medium as far as my dew skin. So I'm gonna put, it's almost empty, so I'm gonna have to press a couple of times before I get my full dose as if it was brand new. So this is what I am putting on right now. That's gonna go on my face, in all the different spots here. I'm just gonna use my hands to blend this in, kind of all over. From my nose, forehead, bridge of the nose, and pulling away like this. Gently. This is kind of just even the tone, the skin tone. That is kind of the go-to thing to use on any kind of given day. If you want to go a little bit more fancy, put together a little bit more, especially if you have a blemish you want to hide, then definitely go with the Skin Twin. So here I did wet my sponge already, and now I'm going to apply this all over my face. I'm not gonna actually get it all over yet, because I should have put the concealer first, because the concealer needs to stay there for a few minutes. All right, I didn't need to put this back in the tube, but I did because I didn't want to get it all over the place moving to the camera. So I'm gonna do it over this movement here with the concealer over the eye, just to lighten up my eyes, which, I mean, even though, you know, try and take care of myself and get the sleep I need. We never get enough sleep, I guess, or stress reducer. I'm now gonna carry the concealer on the outside here. It's whatever left over from what's here is gonna be enough. I'm gonna put a dab on that area where I have a little pimple. I'm gonna let this set. I'm gonna leave this here for now, and let me go back to this, and I'm gonna use it to get it on my skin. I might have to use another, no I'm not, because I tend to put too much on my face, and then when I put my glasses on where I can see better up close, I'm like, oh, that was way too much. So I'm not going like this, you know, on the skin. I'm just dabbing down and pulling away. That's all you're doing. You could do a large surface if you press harder, or if you want to do a small surface at a time, you just don't press as hard. Okay, so now I'm gonna blend. I'm gonna use the other side that's flat here, and I'm gonna take care of over the eye here. Since I rinse this after I use it every day, or every time, not necessarily every day, usually you have one side that's darker all over the face, and then lighter around the eye and wherever you want to bring out. So usually we do the nose bridge, and then the eye is usually a lighter color. Same where you have a blemish, and then wherever you want to make it, you minimize it, you're gonna do the darker. So I'm gonna go back to the bronzer later and go over the side of the nose and down below here, because when you do that, you're allowing up here, like right here, to shine, to be more open. Okay, so there. Let me put my glasses on so I can see what it looks like with, see if I want to blend in anything, as I can see a lot better with my glasses. Okay, so there is a, where is it? No, it's not here. Oh, it was hidden in the back. I knew it was here. This is a retractable brush. Okay, so that retractable brush still has some residual powder, mattifying powder, because that's usually what I use this for. Initially, before we developed and put out on the market with Beautycounter this Better Blender sponge, we would use this to apply the foundation, but now we don't need to, or I don't use this or my hands to apply. We usually use this for the Dew Skin or Skin Twin foundation, and I use this usually for my mattifying powder. It's completely out, but so so I need to buy more. I need to order more, but there we go. I'll keep that around here for later. Now we go into something I forgot where it is. Use the pencil for the eye. So I learned the trick from watching YouTube videos. And basically, so again, I can't see the details because I don't have my glasses on and I don't have my magnifying glass, which sometimes it's better not to use a magnifying glass when you're doing makeup, because if you see magnifying everything magnified, when you go back to with a regular mirror, it just looks too much. You put attention too much on details. Sorry, my nose keeps being itchy. You pay attention too much to details, and then you end up exaggerating on areas that you should not. So I'm trying to train myself to not necessarily use a magnifying glass. I would put my glasses on to see what it looks like, but I try not to use it to apply it. Okay, so there we go. There is this little spongy end here you could use to blend in that eye pencil if you wanted. I am not going to. I'm going to add, so I'm gonna put away, let me add a little bit of this before I put it away. Right here, and I'm gonna leave it alone. I could go over my age spots or sunspot. They're not too bad, and then what I used already is enough. I'm satisfied with it, so I'm gonna leave it like this, and then we'll blend this in with our beauty blender in a minute. So here, this is the Lid Glow or creamy lid from the holidays that I still have, as in last Christmas holidays. This is just gonna make your eye a little bit more shiny, a little bit pop out. So probably most likely it has a little bit of mica in it, and in case you don't know, mica is a mineral that's very safe for the body, not as in it's not toxic. The thing is that if you get well, any makeup will have most likely mica, because that is an easy and expensive, relatively speaking, ingredient. The problem is ethically how it is harvested is not good. That's why I love Beautycounter, that we work with company that are not putting children on the work line and making sure the kids instead are going to school, and the adults who are mining mica are properly taken care of and not, product of adult slavery. So, or child slavery. So here a big all-in-one mascara is just amazing. Rest my elbow here. Maybe I should not. No, I think if I asked a professional, if a professional watched me, they would say don't lean your elbow on the table or anywhere, because that could be disastrous in the world of makeup. I'm thinking if something else move of my body, I would get the mascara all inside my eye. All right, so I'm not gonna. So I'm holding here at the base and I'm pulling up, hold at the base and pulling up. This is amazing, and just with blinking my eyes is enough to spread it a bit to the lower lid. I did dip it again. Try to minimize dipping the brush, because obviously you have to every time you use it, but don't keep going back and forth thinking, oh, it's to help make the mascara gets all over the brush, but it's not good, because since our products, like all companies who make sure they are using clean and ethical, well, mainly clean for this reason, ingredients, they often dry out especially the mascara, a lot more quickly than any conventional mascaras that have been out there for decades and decades. So this is pretty good. Now it's buildable. You can go back. And just going back, I let it dry while I did the left side. Going back to the right, I can literally see, even without my reading glasses, how my lash is longer and bigger and everything. So let me put my glasses on to get a quick look. And yeah, that is pretty amazing, I have to say. Okay, so let's blend this in now. I'm gonna use this side because that's the side I use the lighter color. With the tip. Perfect. Can't even see, well, you might see a little bump, but and then use the other side to blend it in. Now we're gonna keep this for in a moment. I'll explain to you why. Oh, there's a little redness here too. It's okay, we got it. Alrighty, I think I'm pretty happy with this. I'm not gonna, again, I'm gonna close my eyes for a few seconds. And that's enough to put a tiny bit of mascara on my bottom lid. And that's really all I want. I don't want to make it any magnified. Alright, I forgot my eyebrow gel. So I'm due for a new eyebrow gel. It's gonna be probably in my next order. This one I've had it for a long time. Was these couple of ones. I keep going back and forth between these two, but really I need to get, no, this one is not good anymore. I need a new one. Now my eyebrows need to be sugared or trimmed, and that's gonna happen this week coming up. I'm gonna go to my esthetician, so don't pay attention to my eyebrows. They're not easy to take care of. I've lost a bit of shape. On the center here, it's not as full. And as well, I have scars on my eyebrows, which means that, let's put this away, which means that it's not as easy to create definition, I would say. Alrighty, so here we're gonna do this is Nectar, I believe. Yes. So now I'm in the main, I'm waiting for 8 color of creamy blush, which those blush you can really use for your cheek, for your eyelid, and even for your as a lipstick. So I'm really looking forward to this transition and switch we're doing with Beautycounter. I like this Nectar color, and I love this flat brush because it fits perfect on my cheek. See? Perfect. And if I do too much of applying this blush, this powder brush, it's a compact powder, which, believe it or not, yes, it has talc, but it's talc that we make sure that it's from companies that use pure talc and not add asbestos, because most talc that is put in makeup, but not just makeup, believe it or not, even babies for the bum, like I did for my son, unfortunately, when he was little, has chemicals in it, asbestos being one, which is very harmful. Well, it's not great, let's put it this way, right? Your lungs don't like that too much. So anyhow, there we go. You can go as deep or light as you want. If you went too deep, just if you went too deep, we'll fix that in a minute. Just make sure you go here and smile and stay in that area here of the nice plumpy area, and that you don't go in here below. Okay, I love to play with that. Alrighty, so here I could have used this one. It's more of a pinkish color, and that would look very dark as in I would put too much too quickly, because you really have to watch with this one. This one I believe is guava. I can't read the name anymore. But yeah, I really love the nectar. That is a look that it gives you. And this, you still have some product on here. Sometimes some people like to take it all the way up. Some people like to keep it just right here on the cheek. I really keep it here. I have a relatively small face, so and I put that away as I don't think I need it anymore. I might actually. And I'm gonna do a bit of a bronzer. So I like to use this, I'm not sure what we call this brush. We should have the names on them to know what it's called. That's a suggestion. So here I'm gonna use it, okay? And the reason why I kind of tap is so that any excess that's on the brush gets removed in case it may be too much. I take it down here to make it more even, and you can carry this up on the forehead next to the hairline, just to add a little bit of a contrast. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the thing, I'm not sure what this brush is called again, but it's a great brush. I just learned yesterday when I did it that it makes a really nice mark, perfect. That is definitely something I recommend, to write the name of what the brush is, because I can't remember. Something flat? No, it's not necessarily. Well, just flat, but definition brush. And then I'm gonna carry it here, right here. I'm not an expert. And then some people would do it up here. And then I'm gonna blend all this in. Then you want to use a highlighter. I don't have any more of highlighter. Actually I do, but I've not opened them yet. Highlighter in this compact palette. I have it in a stick. I love the stick. You can dab your finger in it and apply it on your face. I'm just gonna go for simplicity and be quick. Apply it directly. So here, above the cheek, you know, and carry it up. Same here. And I'm gonna do the inside. So I'm just bring my eyes looking up. Okay, there. And some people do here. I've seen people do it there, and then you can even do here to highlight. So now we're gonna blend all this in. And to blend this in, what could you use? I could use this. Actually, this one I think I've used, especially where I have my bronzer. I'm gonna use the one I use for bronzer. And since this is for the mattifying powder most that I use it, I will use the highlighter there. Okay. And put some bronzer here, so I'll carry it over here. Move the hair out of the way. Sorry, hair. There we go. Oh, one area I forgot. Last but not least, that's a very important area. Sorry, my hair is all over the place here. I'm gonna have to rethink this here. There we go. Is to use it up here. So right away, when when you put it up here, it's gonna lift your eyes. I might really apply a little bit of my brow gel. Just to give it a lift and volume. Perfect. All right, I think I'm pretty good now. And a little bit of lip gloss you could use. I'm gonna skip on the lip gloss right now. But you could, well, I need to show you something. I don't have anything except what color? I use the creamy. These are amazing lipsticks. What is this color? This color is rose, I believe. So we're gonna put rose. It's this conditioning at the same time. Okay, so there we go. What do you think? Is it different now compared to what it was before I started? I think it looks good. Don't you think? Alright, so now I'm gonna send over this to my hubby and he's gonna do his magic and put it in a video. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.